Why is her number not connecting? Why can't I reach her? I hope all is well. What is going on? I've been calling her number all day and it says switched off. Maybe I should just leave her a text. When her phone comes up, she'll see it.
I know the spirit of my fathers. I know
Hey, my beauty of a sister, Asandinze. You're still awake at this time, why?
I've actually not gone to bed.
What troubles you?
All is not well. And you know exactly what the problem is.
If you don't tell me what the problem is, how would I know? You have to tell me.
Zobiora called me earlier today.
So?
And he said a whole lot that made me believe that my brother is actually going astray.
This man would not leave me be. Let's assume that I'm going astray. Who will stop me?
I cannot stop you, Ikedinibo. But I am hoping that you will stop yourself by discontinuing this process that is threatening to set us against the people.
What exactly am I doing that will set us against the people? What? It's only the evil men, the enemies, that would see it that way. What I am doing, Asa, is for the general good of the people. And as for these men, I am going to flog them into line. If I'm not balomba, go with them. I'm trying to restore the truth in Omungene. And I need your support. You're my sister. Be my support. Be my strength. I need you. So that at the end of the day, we will all celebrate.
What else must I do to make him listen to me? He's so stubborn.
I have made up my mind. If I
What I don't understand is how my mother just suddenly changed all of a sudden.
With the turn of events, it is expected your mom at this point must have been brainwashed. Don't you think so?
But my mother, the only Madam Ukwe of Umungene Kingdom, is well educated and should not have bought into those lies.
If your mom turns out to be as objective as you expect her to be at times like this, then it would mean that she's not amongst the people who organized religion has changed their psyche. Organized religion has destroyed this land, Obim. This war is war against organized religion.
I know, and that's the problem. That's why I'm worried. Father Donald called me.
Oh, he was here.
What?
Yes, he was here, and I did not hesitate to tell him what I intend to do.
And I'm sure he didn't take anything you said.
Can I be honest with you? is the least of my worries right now. What troubles my heart right now is this information that your parents are considering giving you out in marriage to Silas. You know, it worries me.
Obiam.
It worries me.
Obiam. Obiam, you know that even if Silas Ilo were to be the last man on earth, I, Belinda, I will remain single.
You know I love to hear you say that all the time.
And I say it with every single thing in me.
And I love you. With everything in me.
The spirits of my fathers, I know they are with me. They can't hurry, I fuck.
Hi, Belinda.
My princess.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I hope I have not really kept you waiting for long. Alright, let me just go straight to the point. I mean, I really do not understand why Silas would want to get married to you and you are refusing. Why?
You don't understand? I'm engaged to your brother.
Engaged, you said, not married. Since my brother is so stupid enough not to see, why are you wasting your time with him? When a man like Oma of Umungene is ready to get married to you today. Belinda, what is wrong with you? Why not open your eyes?
I cannot believe you're saying this.
What can't you believe? Opportunity comes only but once in life. Since the elders have annulled your engagement with my brother, and with the way things are going, he is not ready to do anything about it. He is not ready to change. And you know that I am not in support of him. So the best I think you should do is to get married to Silas, because your happiness for life will be guaranteed.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not leaving your brother. We've come a long way. I won't leave him because the elders are determined to hide the truth.
Wow. Really? Well, the only thing I'm seeing right now is that my brother has brainwashed you with so much lies.
There's no lie. There's no lie on your brother's part. Instead, the elders are the liars, and their lies will catch up with them soon.
You love my brother. A sinking love. What sort of love is that? Belinda, I've always known you to be a very intelligent girl. Why are you behaving like a dumb human being?
You can insult me all you want, my princess. But that's not going to change my conviction. My fiancé is telling the truth. The elders are lying. I will stand by my man.
Ibezim, why are you dismissing this issue as if it's nothing? I met this man and he confirmed to me that Nzobiora sold this land to him.
Chidi, the same way Nzobiora and the other elders are selling the community land and pocketing the money. You see, we need to be very careful so that we don't play into their hands.
No, Ibezim, I'm not asking us to play into their hands, but we can act fast and stop this transaction.
Chidi, we are forgetting one fact.
Which fact?
This land is sold already. See, we don't need to fight too many wars at the same time.
Ibezim.
Else we leave ourselves seriously injured. One thing at a time. And I'm assuring you that these elders will not know what befalls them.
Nzobiora.
My prince, if you continue allowing Belinda have this close conversation with the princess, it's not nice.
Why? Would you say that? Huh? Asanze is my sister.
She is your sister and she is not interested in what we are doing. In fact, she called me and practically ordered me to stop you from pursuing this noble objective.
Why did you not stop me?
Oh, come on, my prince. Do not joke with this thing. It is very serious. If you continue allowing her to discuss freely, she may end up convincing her to undermine what we are doing.
No. Not Belinda. I trust her absolutely. If there's anyone who would talk one out of their conviction, it will be Belinda, not the other way around. So relax.
Okay, if you say so. Back to the main issue. What are we going to do to that idiot that proposed to Belinda? Should we not send boys to set his castle ablaze?
We do that and we would have succeeded in reducing ourselves to his level.
We cannot leave him to get away with this insult. I mean, who is he to propose to a woman that is engaged to the crown prince of Umungene? I feel like slapping his mouth. That guy is not only dumb, he is equally stupid.
Forget him, Ondului. The man is already a loser.
That reminds me.
Yes.
There is a man we need to see.
Is that so? Who?
I am surprised at myself that I did not remember him all this while. Chief Iwono Akojofo. Ogwefisi Wepa one of Umungene Kingdom. One man riot squad. Something in me tells me that he is the one we need.
I know him. My father used to talk to me a lot about him when he was alive. But I understand that he lives in Gabon.
Yeah, I know he has been around. He is the one who bought the NNPC gas station. Renovated it, and the man is not doing badly at all.
I am not happy you're disrespecting your parents just because of a man.
Can't believe you are this classless. So you mean you want me to leave my own man and marry a man who's a fraudster? Please.
The same man you're calling a fraudster is going to emerge the king of this kingdom and is going to rule over you.
What's my business? He's already your own. He might as well be your king.
Oh, you already know he's going to be the king of this kingdom and you're still refusing his proposal.
Because he was never my man and he's still not my kind. If you're so obsessed with him, why don't you just go to his house, I'm sure you know where it is, and offer yourself to him? And please, spare me the sermon.
Well, I've always known the prince to be a man of many sides.
Meaning what?
He's into charms, and that is why he's trying to introduce paganism.
Excuse you?
Maybe he has used one of his charms to cage your spirit. That is the only thing that can make me see you talking like a fool here.
Says a fool who cannot read in between lines, calling another a fool. Don't let me switch it on you.
His Serene Majesty, Prince Ikedivibo of Umungene Kingdom, I am indeed delighted with this visit of yours to my place today.
Thank you very much, Ogwefi. I must also say that I am well pleased with the reception that you have given to me. Given the fact that you're a very busy man, you know, running the petrol and oil business is no easy feat at all. But you have decided to put everything on your schedule on hold so that you can attend to me. Ogwefi, that I do not take for granted. I will not forget.
My prince, please, you don't need to sound that way. You don't owe me anything. I am actually the one that owe you a whole lot. Already you have humbled me with the plans you have. But I must have to tell you, it is not going to be easy. I even have a reason to believe that they may make an attempt. They will try to make an attempt on your life.
Oboefi, you know my friend Undulue said something like that to me. But what worries me is why would anyone make an attempt at my life? Because I'm standing up for the truth.
No, the truth that you are trying to restore happens to be the very one they believe they have suppressed permanently. I always knew it, that a day like this will come, when that same truth will be staring at us. I'm just so glad that you are doing this. But I must have to tell you, here and now, that you have my support. Or should I tell you the truth? That my support is very rooted and solemn.
Solemn and rooted, Oboefi. I know exactly what that means, Oboefi. Because you are the only Nze in our land that went through the original process of initiation to become a prestigious part of the Nzenozo. And that means that you're ahead of these men in spirituality and sanctity.
And the very truth you are trying to restore, actually, is the very definition of holiness in this part of the world. Ikediriba, I'm going to take you to some places, some very sacred places in our land, places where you are going to pray, places where you can commune easily with our ancestors. That prayer is going to place you above those men in the spiritual realm. Ikediriba, I am going to expose you to the real meaning of your name.
Thank you, Oboefi.
I know the spirit of my fathers. I know they are with me. I get worry, I forgot. I'll never give it up. I'll never give it up. You won't pick up that no more. No blessing, I'm never. I don't want anything. Around I'm never.
This place is actually a very sacred place in our kingdom. We call here Aja Niupu. This is where Ozongene, our progenitor, was buried. And over the years, we have used this tree as a contact to reach to him anytime we want to communicate with him. That is why we are here.
This is wonderful.
Ikediribo, you are going to pray a very simple prayer here. I want you to tell Ozongene what you are planning to do in his land. And I want you to ask him what you want him to do for you. Trust me, he is going to hear you, for he has never disappointed.
I know the spirit of my fathers. I know they are with me. I get worry, I forgot. I'll never give it up. I'll never give it up.
Ozongene. Ozongene, my great progenitor, I am here to seek your help. For I seek to establish the truth in Umongene kingdom. Nzenozo has been bastardized to a point where it is now seen by everyone as a mere chieftaincy title that can be conferred on just anybody. Ozongene. Nyelanya kamaka n'ife na-emebi. Liars, pretenders, betrayers, adulterers, and even armed robbers now parade themselves around town as prestigious members of the Nzenozo group. Why? Also, you know that it is not right. Help me become the king of Umungene Kingdom, and I vow to you right here and now that I shall restore the ancient ritual of Ekamanile. The marking on the tongue of the initiate and making sure that the blood drops on the sacred stone. It is our way, it is our cultural heritage. Also, help me.
The man who will never allow evil to triumph over the truth. I brought him here because I know what he represents. Please, do this for him, and I vow on my honor that I'm going to present a cow to be offered on this altar in appreciation for what you have done for us.
Also, I shall add to it by making it 2 cows. Do this which I ask you to help me with, and I vow to you again that I shall come here on this altar with a cow.
Ọzọ ngene nwa na nwele enu alụsị nwele Igbo ọkwana gị maka egwu na arale. Onye mere ka ọ na-eme ụmụazị a nwere atụ n'ọkụ. Reniene ka ịra ka odogwu ka obodo dị mma. Me ka ọ dịla anyị mma na ọ dịla anyị mma na ọdịgwokwala onye ọbụla mma. Ọ ya dịla anyị mma na nkwọ. Ọ ya dịla anyị mma na eke. Ọ ya dịla anyị mma na oye. Dịla anyị mma na afọ.
Ise.
Otu agụrụ ya ka ọ dị. Digital nnukwu mmadụ.
I'll never give it up. I'll never give it up. Just won't pick up that do more. No blessing, I'm baby. I don't want to be around my baby.
This again is one of the sacred places we have in Umungene Kingdom. This place is called Obimwako. The spirits that keep watch over the truth, they reside here. In fact, this was the place the last man was killed. The man, he took bribe. And then he lied. He did not take bribe. He died on the spot. I brought you here because you are embarking on an important mission. Mission for the truth. It is only important for you to stand here and make a statement of truth.
In the humility of my heart, I ask the ancient spirits of Obimwako the same spirits that killed the liar on the spot, to guide me as I embark on this mission to restore the truth in Umungene. Help me. For I want to restore the glory of Nzenozo in Umungene, so that when a member of the prestigious Nzenozo group speaks, it shall be taken as the truth and nothing but the truth.
just as it was in the days of old. Grant me this request. And just like I promised at Aja and Yuku, I shall return with a gift of a cow to say thank you.
The spirits that keep watch over the truth, I am pleading with you to respond. Because it has never been recorded in our history that a man came before you to pray with sincerity of heart and you turned him down. You will always respond, and when you respond in style. That is the same thing I am pleading with you to repeat for this young man here, the prince of Umungane Kingdom, Ike Didibo, who is seeking to restore truth in our Umungane Kingdom. I know you will do it for him. I beseech all the spirits of the ancestors, the spirits of truth, guide us in this process of establishing the truth. And as he said, we are going to come back to say thank you for what you have done for us.
Yes. You did so well by leading him to the right place.
You're welcome, Obuefi Muyizoba. Thank you.
Was this offer? Offer whom? There's another title is being conferred in the whole of Umungene Kingdom. Without this, there is no Zenozo. But these days, a lot of things have gone wrong. People go about buying titles with money. They give you money, they are conferred with the title of Zenozo, and they go about parading themselves as Zenozo for real, yet they are not. I'll tell you this. On this mission, this sacred mission of yours, may the gods go with you.
You say?
Even if it comes, may they not get to you.
You say?
Evil may come through left, right, or center, but will never get to you.
You say?
God will always guide and protect you. And may evil never will evil triumph over the forces of truth.
You say?
Nzobiora, I'm not here for drinking and merriment. It's obvious you are not making any headway.
No. Drink it. It's very good. It will open up your bowels.
See, I'm not here for drinking and merriment. Nzobiora, we are not making any good headway. And he's seriously bothering me.
I would be needing one more help from you, please, if you don't mind.
And what is it?
You see, my sister, Asanze, the princess, is not on our side. She does not agree with what we're doing. I have done my best in convincing her that there's a lot of truth and light in what we're doing, but she remains adamant. And I'm thinking that as a respected figure that you are, Obuefi, in Umungene, that if you approach her and talk to her, she will listen.
Well, I don't think you will blame your sister. She is a woman. And unfortunately for us, women in our part of the country, they are the most vulnerable when it comes to the manipulation of organized religion.
Obuefi, I must say that you have a way with words. The manipulation of organized religion, you have summarized it all.
That is what we face.
Because to Asanze, everything that we're doing right now is paganism.
Fortunately. Well, your sister should be the least of your worries now. Don't worry, just go. I will find time, come to the palace and talk with her.
I trust you, Obuefi.
I will.
Thank you very much.
Ikedribo.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll be in touch. Thank you.
What I gather is that you don't even know what has been happening since morning.
What is happening where?
In this our Umungene kingdom. The prince and Obuefi Siwepo have been moving around since morning till now.
What is he doing with that evil man?
It's obvious that Siwepo has been using the prince against us. Because he doesn't want to associate with us, he doesn't come for our meetings, he calls us fake Nzenozo title holders in Umungene. Can't you see the link?
Then he is becoming clear that he is fighting a lost battle.
Exactly. Battle to ridicule Nzenozo Numungene kingdom.
Let us drink up before the week runs out. I will see what to do.
Are you assuring me you will do something? Ijoka.
Those who don't know what I have done so far might think I am not really doing anything. He has made up his mind to mind his business. So have I also made up my mind to mind my own business and face my problems. Exactly. What must I do? Wait, bro. Please, my brother just arrived. I'm going to call you back much later.
How was your day?
Great. Some men were here earlier to see you. Your supporters, I guess?
Yes, they called me and I promised to see them tomorrow.
Ikedini, but what is wrong with you? When will you stop this madness? Oh, you actually waiting for your fingers to get burnt before you do the right thing?
Fingers of liars. Asanze. Fingers of men who subvert the cause of justice will get burnt. Not mine.
Where did you go today? Does it ever occur to you that this man might make an attempt on your life?
Let that be my headache.
Oh, he's so stubborn. What must I do?
Can somebody talk to the priest of the land? Can somebody talk to the priest of the land? Kili kili kana buko senana ya liyo. Oh iyo koko. Kili kili kana Can somebody talk to the prince of the land? Can somebody talk to the prince of the land? Kili kana buko senara yaliyo. Kili kana buko senara.
Yes, how are you today?
I'm fine, sir.
I come to see the princess. Where is she?
She is in the living 3.
Living room 3?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So, when are you going to buy all those things you promised? You're going to give to me what you promised me, right?
Sure.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, seems as if I interrupted something.
Oh no, you did not interrupt anything at all. Just sit down.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. Babe. I'll see you before the week runs out, okay?
All right.
Well, I am sorry about that. I met a guard outside who directed me to living room 3. It is obvious he's not aware you are in the middle of something.
No, Ichie. I actually am not in the middle of anything. It was actually nothing. You're welcome, please. I would really love to offer you something. Just have a seat. And please do not say no, because my father held you on high esteem.
No. I am actually insisting that you don't have to bother yourself. I am not here for cola or whatever you may want to offer. Specifically, I came to speak with you regarding your brother.
My brother?
Yes.
What about him?
He needs your support. I don't know why you are not taking this thing as serious as you should as the princess of Umungene Kingdom. That young man is not just your brother, he is your blood. You have to support him.
Not on this case, Obuefi. I mean, I would do no such thing.
Why?
For crying out loud, I am a Christian, and a very dedicated one at that. I cannot support pagan practice.
Really?
Yes, really.
Should I remind you that what you are saying of yourself equally goes for your brother? He is equally a Christian.
No, I am a child of God.
And do not drum that into my head as if there is anybody around here who is a child of the devil. Nobody is a child of the devil. All of us believe in Chukwokeka Biama. We pray to him and we believe in his supremacy. Don't be telling me all this about Christian, I'm a Christian, I am this, I am that. I can see how good a Christian you are. By consistently bringing your boyfriend into the palace where your father was buried, to be doing whatever nonsense he's doing with you. Let me just ask you, Asanze, is that how a good Christian should be behaving?
And what sort of stupid question is that? What's the meaning of this? Are you here to interrogate me, or what business do you have with my private life?
I am not interrogating you. I am just making an empirical statement based on what I have just seen. Listen to me. I am not just here as an elder. I am here as a very good friend of your late father. And I came to tell you something that is very important. You have to give your brother that support that he needs, because he cannot get it from outside. You are the one that should be giving him that support.
I don't understand all this, Ichie. Did you actually come here on your own, or my brother paid you to come and say all this nonsense to me?
It is an insult for you to stand before me and allege that I was paid by anybody to come and say what I'm saying. I am here in my individual capacity, and I came to tell you what you are supposed to hear. And I want you to listen. Listen. Leave all this, I am a Christian, I am a child of God, I am whatever nonsense. It does not just make sense. If I were to be a woman, without being all these things you're saying, there is no way I would have actually allowed any man to come into my father's compound to be touching me inappropriately in the same compound where the remains of my father was lowered.
Enough, Ichie. I mean, what's all this? Listen, I've got respect for you. And if you do not shut your mouth, I will lose it.
You can as well lose it for all I care. That is not why I am here. I am here to talk to you because I am the one who can talk to you. Your brother needs your support, and I want you to give him that support. The gods and the ancestors of this kingdom are already supporting him. And you can equally start supporting him. Giving him that support is not going to cost you anything. And let me tell you something. There are things we have in this kingdom that are superior to whatever religion you are sampling. I want you to ponder on these words. Asanze. God. Ikedenibo, it is so obvious. The princess, your sister, she has turned into something else. Sincerely, I am not impressed with the position I found her with her boyfriend when I came in.
This matter that you have just raised is almost beyond me. I have constantly spoken to her about it. I have told her, you cannot do things like this in the palace. And she tells me to mind my business. I say, no, this is not about you and I now. If this is the young man that you love with all of your heart, get him to get his people. I will give you out in marriage. Get married. Let him take you home. You cannot. This is a secret palace. But my sister tells me to mind my business.
Well, I think the best thing you have to do now is to ignore her. Asanze, from what I've just seen, is going to be a huge distraction. And you don't need any distractions now. You don't.
True. I see your point. And, Obuefi, I'll do as you've said.
And if anything comes up, just call me.
You can count on that.
Okay then. Darling, have a blessed day.
Thank you. You know, I wish I can describe what you look like right now.
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
It is not nonsense, Asa.
That man that just left here.
I will not have you insult you. You will not. I could do your phone. You will see where of Umungene Kingdom. The only authentic Nzenozo in Umungene. You know what that man represents and you must respect him.
Really?
Oh yes.
I should respect a man that disrespects me? Can you hear yourself speak? Now listen to me, Ikedinibo. I do not ever want to see that man in this palace again. I don't want to.
Asanze, have you started smoking weed?
I have not started smoking anything. That crazy man came to this palace and insulted me simply because he saw Martins and I. What right does he have? What right?
What that man told you is the same thing that I have been telling you over time. Is that not so?
Nobody should tell me anything. I mean, no one has that right. Who is he? Who is he to tell me to support your fetish plans? Who?
What he saw you doing in the palace, was it right? No, it was not. I've admonished you countless times and also told you, if Martins is the man you want to spend the rest of your life with, you love him enough, let him come and marry you. The palace is a sacred place. You cannot keep putting up that kind of dirty act here. I won't have that young man come and desecrate the palace at all times. It is not nice.
Ugezu, you don't have any right whatsoever to tell me what to do with my life. Now what that man who has been deceiving you, if I face him in this town, that his gas station will go up in flames.